Hello. So today is some maintenance day. So this is a reusable K&N filter that I'm using on my cars as well as on bikes. So this one is from the Beat. It's been I guess over 6 months or 7 months that I haven't cleaned this up. So just took this out and let's actually see what is the step by step process to get this clean. So this is the in lower part of it, which you can see has a lot of dust and muck here, and on the intake side, or which the side which goes into the engine, is pretty clean. There's nothing here. So what I will do right now is apply this. So you actually get a cleaning kit. So this is a air filter cleaner. So this is like a shampoo sort or a degreaser that you pour it on this. I'll leave it for a while and then wash it off. And after you wash and dry it, and then what you can do is apply the K&N oil. So let's do that step by step. This. So yes, this should be enough. This is after 5 minutes I've sprayed the degreaser and the cleanser. So I've just let it settle. For this, what I'm doing is so that all the dirt doesn't just fall on the floor, I'm using a small bucket here where we just need a low pressure water, and let's just spray it across the fins, and should be able to just clean it from both the sides. You can make out at the bottom, right, all the muck that is there. So not all of this is actually dirt, because sometimes, right, you use the K&N oil. That also leaves out this color, but of course it does trap a lot of oil. I mean dirt. Now this is definitely a controversial topic because a lot of people feel the paper filter that comes from the factory itself is really good. The manufacturer knows what it is. So I mean, feel free, because I've been using this for a very long time, and one of the reasons why I prefer this is the reusability factor. It's not about buying a replacement for 2000 or 3000, 5000, whatever it is every time, but if this pretty much does filter out the same way, because you could see the main intake side which goes into the engine. I mean, this is the intake, actually gets filtered and this goes into the engine. It's pretty clean. There's nothing out here. Whatever gets caught is caught in these fins here. And for me, yes, if it is a sustainable sort and a reusable thing, why not use it? Alright, what I'll do is I'll just give this another round of wash, and post that we'll dry it out, and I'll show you the pictures in daylight after that. The first round, when I actually cleaned, there was a lot of muck and mud here. I actually threw that now. So I'm just doing a second round now, and you can see that the water is all clear at the bottom. So just a final wash. Post this, let's actually let it dry out in the sun or just in the air. Now since we have our rinse filter, I've just dried it out to get the excess water off, and let's actually just leave it in the sun for a while to dry up. You should give it about 40-45 minutes, and then it should be dry. And post that, let's actually clean the airbox up a little. After about an hour or two, the filter is completely dried, and what we'll now do is on the intake side, that is this one. So let's actually oil it, and for that you get the K&N air filter oil. What we got to do is just uh, either you get a spray in the US, but here what we get is the oil itself. So what we can do right now is pass this through between the fins. So it's a red color oil, and evenly do a bit on top of it or in between. As you can see, I've now given this an even coat of the oil, and since the oil being in a little pinkish color, so you'll be able to make out the difference on the fins. So make sure that you don't over oil it, just the right amount until all of the particular fins and the mesh whatever is in there is in the oil. So now let's put this back in and you're good to go. So the interval that I generally clean this varies from about 15 to 20,000 kilometers, because I generally open it and see if it is really dirty and needs a cleaning. That's when I'll do it. But otherwise, I just leave it there as it is. So in about a year and a half is what I clean. But based on your environments and needs, you could do it maybe much earlier. All right, thank you. And this is how you actually use the recharge kit. And this should cost you about 1500 to 1700, I guess, and available on Amazon. I'll share the links though. Bye bye.